I'm George.
I'm Victor.
I'm PJ, and you're listening to the Black Connect podcast.
No. We're talking one man versus a King Corso.
Oh yeah, King Corso all the way.
No, hardly. What?
I don't think I
One man.
Maybe you.
I don't know.
I just genuinely.
You have a woman that's sexy, right? And that you know what I mean? That you know your boys are gonna be staring at something. You know your boys are gonna be staring at something. You're not gonna want her just, you know what I mean, chilling with the boys. But if you know your woman is a tomboy, you get me, she likes to wear baggy clothes, you get me, she the bonnet's on, all the pimple stuff is on her face. Man, do your thing. That's my logic.
So just can't talk shit.
If she's low-key, I want her to, if I'm with, I want her to do that. So I don't want her to do it. I don't want her to do it. Like, I don't want my boys to see that though. You're asking me, am I okay with that? I'm not okay with my boys seeing that, but I want her to look like that.
Obviously, yeah.
I mean, like, I don't want my boys to be looking at Nyash. I don't want my boys to be looking at Nyash. I don't want especially my Nyash. You get me? So,
I was thinking about that.
Okay.
I'm like, for this episode, guys. Wait, how did you say my name?
Peter.
Say my name?
Peter.
Say my name?
Yeah.
Sorry,
That's crazy though.
Say it.
That's crazy.
All right, what's my
That's
name? Okay, that's weird.
That was me too, bro. That was me
Okay,
too.
but if someone was to approach you, ask you what's this guy's name, what would you say? What could be? I'm trying to phrase it differently so you guys can see it. Like,
I say that guy is Pierre.
that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. Everyone says my name differently. You guys don't know what's that.
Peter.
Yeah. So for this episode, just call me PJ.
PJ.
Just call me PJ.
That works.
Nice and easy. 2 letters. Less complications. I have to say my name differently every time. Nobody's talking to me.
my God.
Nobody's actually talking to you, bro. I'm talking to the whole.
Hola guys, welcome back to Black Connect. This is your host Mel. And this is your host Jennifer. Guys, I feel like we have to start with like the backstory of our guest. Yeah. So long. If you guys have been following us since the beginning. Yeah, 2020, basically when we started our journey. Yeah. We had George wasn't on there. But anyways, we had Peter from the beginning. Yeah. From one of our original episodes. So it's definitely an OG character. And then afterwards we had George, who came on a little later on. Yeah. You were in it for like 1 or 2 episodes. Was it 1 episode? Yeah, it was 1 episode. Yeah. And then we have Victor. You were in it for 1 episode as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And he's my names. Yeah. So
man.
But yeah, so we're just having them all back on again today. So if you guys could go down the line and introduce yourselves as well. Yeah. We start with you, George. Say your name.
They know my name now.
G1.
George.
G1.
Yeah. Where can people find you?
They can't find me.
Okay.
I'm no soldier. Never found me.
Okay.
I'm just chilling. But I'm happy to be back.
Yeah.
It's been a long time for me. I'm happy to be back.
Oh, look that. Good to have you back. Okay. Victor.
Yeah. I'm Victor.
Yeah.
It is good to be back. And yeah. So
Where can people find you? What are you? Who are you? Who are you to the co-hosts?
I'm the co-host boyfriend.
My brother-in-law.
They can't find me.
We can't find you either, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. First of all, you need to shout out some other things. You're a part of a few things as well. Yeah.
Right. That's true. So yeah, you can find me as one of the members of Daily Drive.
Wow.
You know, we are definitely a fitness collective. So yeah, you can find me there. And yeah.
Cool. Yeah, guys, they're doing amazing stuff. So check them out. Yeah. Yeah, go on.
All right, so it's your boy Peter. You can call me PJ just to keep it short. 2 letters. Not complicated. Call me PJ.
Okay.
And you can find me on socials. PJ. What's my Facebook? PJ the boy. On Instagram. So, yeah, that's me.
DJ the boy.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Well, there's only one Instagram or channel. I don't know too. Yeah. Well, yeah. So, like I was saying, so there's like a bit of a backstory of how we know all of these guys.
Yeah.
Obviously with Peter and George, I used to work for them in KSC in our struggle days.
Back in the day.
Trenches.
You know, it actually was.
It's actually come a long way.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
He's been
How long ago? Like 5 years ago?
uh
5, 6, 7. How long ago?
well, wait, when did we leave the job? I've been out of that job for like 2.5 years.
What?
Yeah.
It's longer than that.
For me anyways, I left in like October
yeah, I left-
2022 or something like that.
This is way long,
When did I leave?
What the fuck was it?
isn't it?
I think I left a year after COVID.
Did you?
Yeah. I think I left a year.
I left
after.
before you did that year.
No,
Left before you?
no, you left after.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, I think it was the first person to leave was Info.
With Jen Jacob.
Yeah, and then it was me. 'Cause I remember I got a job at a PP.
A what?
Like,
Oh.
Yeah, you did. I remember.
So,
It's actually it's been some time, but I think May was the last one to leave.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
No, face down.
Yeah, hold on.
But she had a good role though, so
Mhm.
she had a good role. Like,
She went back to team member afterwards. So
whoa.
there's nothing good about it.
She was a team player.
Yeah. And for those who know us personally, we used to call Melanie Lovely Stuff
Yeah.
because
I never actually worked there. I was just always there.
just there in the lobby.
I was there to bring the vibes.
That's very true.
Yeah. And then for me and Peter, I know Peter probably, I don't know how long we know each other.
Yeah, we've known each other since childhood.
Yeah.
We've been close since like
I don't know.
primary school.
Yeah, I know. It's probably like 18 years now.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
Yeah. Long time.
Yeah. Years old.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, but Victor and Peter, you guys know each other too.
Yeah, since secondary school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Secondary
So like it's and then obviously then Peter and George know each other. as well.
More
So it's
connected
like,
to
remember
everybody.
we just connected
Yeah.
somehow.
Yeah.
I'm the real Black Connect.
Oh, you're the
Yeah.
real one.
That's
Oh.
very true.
I'm the real Black Connect. I'm connected to all the Black people here.
Okay.
There you go.
We're connected. I was connected
Black
to all
Connect is all about.
Yeah, we're all about
Connecting
connecting.
Black people together.
Yeah, exactly.
of.
Exactly.
Fuck that.
But anyways,
No, the
Sorry.
thing, the same thing.
moving on, guys, to our first topic. We are gonna discuss the Halle and DDG situation that's going on right now.
Oh.
So for those of you that don't know, DDG is a YouTuber slash streamer. Halle is a
Actor, singer.
actor, singer, just triple threat,
Yeah.
And so they were together for like, I don't know, more than 2 years or something like that. I can't
Yeah.
remember. And then they
Yeah.
have was it?
So.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Anyways, they had a baby together.
Baby Halo.
Baby Halo, yeah. And now they're in a little bit of legal problems now because from what we know, DDG obviously physically assaulted Halle. She's taken him to court. She has a restraining order against him right now.
Mhm.
And yeah.
Did he though?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I'll start
don't
with you
think-
there then.
I mean, okay, like obviously it's been the hottest topic on socials right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You obviously see kind of see both sides, kind of see like both creators fan base kind of go at each other a little bit. But like I won't lie, from what I saw, she said someone's head got bounced off a steering wheel. But there's no busted lip, just a chip too, like, and it's just like a micro, like just a little micro.
How recent is this?
She said that, so basically,
It could have happened like within the last 2 years or something.
no. She actually details this in
Did she?
the
Did she?
lawsuit. So she goes,
When she
it happened. There was an incident that happened back in Jan. They broke up in October, I think. It happened in Jan, and she filed a police report in March.
Oh.
Right. So I'm guessing she already had those pictures
Yeah.
from January.
Yeah.
But then like people started like adding up because he posts, he's very like consistent with posting.
Yeah.
So he posts everything. So people started matching up his content with
When
when
you
she
say
said
certain
this
things.
happened.
Okay.
And he has plasters as well on him. So maybe there wasn't an altercation, but a head got bounced off the steering wheel. If your head gets bounced off the steering wheel, you're gonna get more than a chip too. So that's my thing. I just want to wait for all the facts to be released before I speak too much on that. Before I say, oh, he actually assaulted her.
Yeah, okay.
That's my point of view. But
Yeah.
I agree. As in, like, I'm not taking sides, like, in what happened or anything like that. But yeah, the pictures. I saw the two pictures. She goes into detail on how she got her hands on and everything. And I do think that actually happened. I do think there was some sort of fight between them two. How extreme was the fight? Again, head bounced on the steering wheel. Wasn't there some head bounced on the steering wheel while buckling the child?
While buckling Halo.
so she was.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense. How
That
can you be
doesn't-
buckling a child and your head gets bounced off the steering wheel?
And that thing.
I have to agree.
You missed that elastic.
How is that
stretching?
physically
So-
possible?
Halo still in the front.
That's what I'm saying. Like that
Even if he was sitting on the front, how's that even
That's what
possible?
I'm saying. So it's like,
Yeah.
to me, it doesn't look possible. Also, don't want to start nitpicking. I don't want to go into
No.
details.
Yeah.
Like, again, if your head did get bashed into the steering wheel, you would see a lot more marks on her face.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, also just remember that it's at the same time, like, I think she either has composite or veneers, one of those two
I
things.
don't think she does.
That's not her natural teeth.
I think they are, bro.
No, they're not. They're so straight.
So your
So-
argument is saying that it's because she has like she has veneers or composite bonds, that it's easy for her to get chips.
Yeah,
I don't think those are veneers, though.
I think it is. I think it's either.
It's probably Invisalign.
Invisalign.
That's why they're three.
What do you think, George?
Invisalign. If it was Invisalign, then it wouldn't chip.
This is
Do you
what.
want to hear these
Oh.
type of situations? Like, I just find that I have like trust issues with everybody. I feel like everybody just lying.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying she's lying or he's lying, but I feel like
Both of them are lying?
yeah, both of them they just changed the truth. Do you get me?
Yeah.
So even I just want to hear what's actually coming out in court, but from listening to both sides, everyone just takes what they want to hear.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So it's only Halo that knows the truth, really.
Yeah, he's not gonna say nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. He's not going to snitch on his
That kid
parents.
always looks clueless.
Did you make that swear?
Yeah, I did.
That's weird.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's cold.
That's fine.
I don't believe that.
I was looking at it. I was like, this is different colors. I didn't even notice when we walked in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank
There's a
you.
tag on it. Let me see the tag on it.
I made it.
Right, she's like,
That's actually cold.
Thank you.
Yeah, this happens in Weatherspoons all the time.
You know, yeah, we always hang out in Weatherspoons. If you want to find us, you'll find us.
Yeah, you'll find it in the corner.
She's talking, no, she's just knitting on the corner.
Yeah.
yeah, that is actually.
I mean, sometimes I have to, but you guys put the conversation just goes to the left. So
Like, this double happened here.
exactly. What's happening right now? So I gotta focus on one thing. Anyways, but I'm just gonna say this, yeah, because I know some people think that I'm always for women, and
Yeah.
which I am. I'm a feminist. I am.
You feminist?
Yeah, girl.
You're not a feminist?
I don't think I know.
I think it takes a
Hell
lot.
no.
It takes a lot to be a feminist. I feel like some people there's a lot of negativity around it. People think that it's like, oh, if you're a feminist, you just automatically are misandrist, which is not true. So yeah, but I am definitely a proud feminist. Anyways, what was I gonna say? I feel like when these cases come out, yeah, I feel like a lot of men decide they just want to, like, oh, I need to hear this, I need to hear this, I need to see this, I need to see what's going on here. You know, I feel like a lot of the time women are not believed straight away, which is very detrimental sometimes.
So say that again. Say that again. Say that again.
Say what?
You think women don't believe it?
No. I feel like when these cases come out,
Yeah.
a lot of men do not believe women when they are obviously the ones that are pressing charges.
But I feel like this is separate from that, though. Don't you feel like
I don't
this is
think it's
separate?
It's separate though. Just
No, because obviously it's the same, under the same category. But I think what is happening between this celebrity couple
Yeah.
and women who actually do get abused
Yeah.
is completely different. Because women who actually do get abused, they have real proof of this what happened.
so you don't think this is real proof?
This is not real proof.
How? If this is being brought to court?
I mean,
Okay.
it's being
Restraining
brought to court,
Yeah.
but it's a temporary restraining order. So it's like, the whole point of it is,
And apparently it's
you don't have to
easy
prove-
get this restraining order as well.
yeah, exactly. You don't actually have to prove that it's real. It's really just a put a distance between them two, you know.
Yeah. Is she just doing it to get custody though? Really?
Yeah, she is. That's what this is. That's what this whole
That's
thing is
what
about.
people are saying, but I don't think so. I feel like if people actually really just deep this, like just put this into your mind as well, that with Haley's status or Halle's status, she's got a lot to lose if she's ends up coming out that she's lying about this. So I feel like this
So
is not
she don't-
something that. What do you mean?
I mean,
Yeah.
what's she been doing?
Especially in the court of public opinion, like people can.
So you think Halle hasn't done a lot?
I think she's done a lot, but I feel like because of
The little
her getting
women-
too caught up with DDG, she could have done more, and she lost on so many opportunities for herself.
Well, you think she lost a lot of opportunities because she was with DDG?
Yeah, but I'm not saying it's his fault. I'm saying she got too caught up. Like
Oh,
she
so
lost focus.
Yeah, she didn't. She wasn't really career driven.
Yeah.
Mm.
I hear that.
I mean,
But I think DG can say that as well for himself.
yeah, I think there could be a case made with both, but I kind of would disagree with you in that. I think she's had a lot of opportunities since she's been with DDG. I just think
You
that,
think she's had a lot of opportunities since she's been with him?
I mean, Little Mermaid, I think, was a massive opportunity in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Well,
Yeah.
she's not working on that, but like before.
I mean, it's a long project, but it's a long project. But then again, at the same time, if you ask me, like before DDG, what she would have done if she wasn't with DDG, in my opinion, not much different.
You don't think she would have?
I think them two, Chloe and Halle together, were very good in terms of
they were good.
separately.
They're not
What did you do before? Like,
music, and also Beyonce was their. I don't know if she still is, but was their mentor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this might like segue into the next topic. Yeah.
Okay, go on.
But Why?
Good ones.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
No.
Good
Land.
Nah, but it's like the whole Beyonce connection. Like people were making a fuss out of that too. Like people were saying that Rock Nation has something to do with this. Like the fact that because it was low key a coordinated attack against the way
Oh,
everything
you
was
think so?
released. Yeah, the way everything was released to TMZ. This down the third.
So we're now bringing up conspiracies now.
I mean, if you want to get into it, we can get into it. But I'm just
beg.
telling you what I seen on.
Yeah.
TMZ was the first to report on the
TMZ
whole
are always the
They
first
always
one,
are, man.
Yeah, but how
But
did they
this
get
the
the
thing,
news?
though.
They're weirdos.
They're
TMZ
connected.
TMZ is known to be, biased towards certain.
I'll put it to you like
Certain
this.
individuals.
She filed the police report in March.
Mm.
Why didn't TMZ report that back in March? Why is it now in May when she filed for for sole custody that everything is now released to the public? It's a coordinated attack. They know what they're doing. And it's kind of sloppy as well because really and truly, she should have at least like done something to her head and taken a picture of it so we believe him more. Like
But
just
then,
a chip too.
then when that comes out that she was lying about that, then the whole case is gone in the toilet.
Yeah.
And this is the thing, like I said, I don't want to take sides
Yes.
between them two because really and truly, if she was actually abused, I do hope she gets that justice at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
And really and truly, she did the right thing by stepping up,
Yeah.
Yes.
Despite it, step up if you feel like you're getting abused. So absolutely, it's amazing. Now the difference between this abuse case and other abuse case is that where allegations would have caused the defendant to be cancelled or attacked or anything like that.
Trying.
DDG just hit 1 million followers on Twitch just yesterday, so it's like his fame is only still growing, even amongst this whole allegation.
Yeah.
Meaning that he's one, far from being cancelled, and two, there's a lot of people still supporting him.
I feel like the audience for Twitch and all are just different to like her.
I don't think
fans with her.
I don't think it's the audience. So I think it's also the people kind of see through it. That's why I was talking about, like, she didn't make it as believable. Like, obviously, if it's a video of DDG physically like yamming on her, it would be a completely different conversation. But people saw the evidence and are like, I don't know, maybe he didn't. Like, we need to see more. Apparently she has footage.
If she's lying, then like what then?
Yeah.
But that's
Well,
what I'm
what
trying
do you say, like
that's what I'm trying to say. So I feel like
Everyone's
she
gonna-
has no reason to lie
I hear it.
because she just got a lot right. Like her reputation is
I'm
on
not saying
line.
she's lying, I'm saying like there's cases where it comes out they were just lying the whole time just to get
Custody.
or
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get
so
it.
then what, like what
But I just don't think she would. I personally just don't think she would do that.
You
for
think she'll
herself.
exaggerate it?
yeah, she's
Yeah.
exaggerating.
No,
That's what
I-
I'm saying. Like I don't want to trust issues because something that they lie most of the time. They just don't tell the full truth. They just exaggerate.
I don't think she's lying, but I'm also not saying that she's innocent either. Like, I also feel like it was kind of like, not gonna lie, Rihanna and Chris Brown thing, where they were both kind of thumping each other around, but obviously he's a man. So
Her head definitely got bounced off the steering wheel.
I mean, like I'd say, like with the Chris Brown Rihanna situation, that one is like, it was terrible.
yeah,
But obviously years later, we finally got context
yeah,
behind the whole situation.
yeah.
And look, at the end of the day, it's unacceptable to put your hands on anyone,
Yeah.
let alone a woman that you're clearly bigger than,
Yeah.
or any woman in regard. But like the context there was like, damn, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's shitty of him, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, to be honest with you, that was just such a weird situation that happened. But Chris Brown went on to still be a fucking crazy person, anyways.
Yeah.
But
I actually heard, in reference to this DDG thing, I heard one of his friends came out in support of him. I was like, he's been there when they got into.
I saw that as well, and he was on Twitch as well.
And she was beating him, and then he just restrained her. Like, he just restrained her.
And that was on Twitch, wasn't it?
Nah, no, he was on Twitch. He said on Twitch, but I
Yeah.
don't think the actual altercation was on Twitch.
No, yeah. But I
Yeah,
remember
but
I
yeah,
saw that as well.
I was like, this kind of sounds believable because she has marks on her arm.
She has marks on her.
So if you're restraining someone, maybe he was holding on too tight
Yeah.
just to get her to stop. But
Okay.
I can see an altercation happening. I'm just saying, like, she's over exaggerating the whole bounce my head off the steering wheel. I actually don't think that happened. I don't think anybody's head got bounced off the steering wheel.
It could also be an ego thing as well.
Yeah.
Oh, you think so?
Like at the end of the day, it's like, damn, how dare he even leave some marks on my arm,
Yeah.
listen,
More information has to come out.
exactly. More info
Yeah.
comes out. They're going to court when was they getting June something?
June, July, one of those months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then obviously we'll see what I believe to be like happened. Yes, I feel like he did put his hands on her.
Yeah.
Like you said, she might not have been completely innocent in certain things. She may, he might have had to restrain her. But, I'll see when this court case comes out, we'll see.
Yeah.
Now, what I do believe is going to happen, I don't think they're going to rule in her favor, though.
I think so.
No, I don't think so.
Do you think she'll get custody?
No, I mean, is it
Sole
a custody?
custody.
Is it a custody battle that's there?
It is a custody battle, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what they go for? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
He's not going to jail. He's not going.
No,
to
it's
jail.
not.
Okay.
No, there's no case of him going to.
Okay,
Yeah.
It's
perfect.
just custody.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I don't think she's gonna get sole custody.
I don't think she should as well. Like,
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think
Sorry,
that's what's gonna
getting
happen.
sole custody of a child
I don't think
is
she
like,
should as well.
do you know, like, the circumstances has to be, first of all, DG
He has to say in everything, like, yeah.
yeah, but like DG would have to be proven a really bad dad, which, okay,
He's not though.
I know that's the thing, he's not. Secondly, this altercation between Halle and DG would have to happen so many times in front of Halo.
In his presence, yeah.
But I doubt that's the case. Otherwise, we would have seen way more images and way more bruises in her face and pictures and stuff. And two, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like, sole custody is it's a bit of a stretch, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
But-
before there was a point where she was complaining that I think DDG went somewhere. DDG, like, I think he traveled or something, and then it was the whole just when all the TikToks were coming out, DDG doing all the TikToks with Halo, and Halle like put out a tweet.
That was he was on stream with Kyson and he brought
that was it. Halo was on on.
I don't agree with that
stream.
either.
Yeah, that's definitely
Yeah.
she has every right for that. But I feel like she's had like she it's always been a problem anyways, and as much as we've been seeing it and saying it, like she knows that as well.
Wait,
so I feel like
why
that's
don't you agree with that?
She wasn't happy that he was on.
Kai's stream.
Why is that a bad thing though?
Yeah.
It's just I don't know, the adults just like this Halo need to always be on.
But it's off.
Halo.
For me, it just seems like obvious that he's actually just parading Halo around.
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
He's a content creator, first of all.
Yeah, but your baby's not content creation.
So why is it okay for him, the baby, to be on her Snap, and not to be on his stream?
That just seems more intimate, and it's more of just like that's something that can just be.
Well, is it intimate because she has less viewership than him?
Not necessarily. I don't think she's she's jealous that he gets more views or whatever. He was on Kai's Twitch stream. It's different. Like that's just
it's basically like wherever DDG is, like DDG is bringing Halo anywhere, and everywhere, like sort of thing.
Yeah, but
I think that's
if you do apply context as well. DDG has a nephew in which he blew his nephew up since he was a jit. Like I'm talking about a kid, like 6 years old. So from his point of view, he's like, yo,
A girl, man.
I'm when I have a kid, I'm gonna blow this kid up.
Fair enough. Now, but that's what I'm trying to say. That makes sense if she was okay with it. Clearly, she's not okay with it.
But clearly, she is okay with it because prior to that, Halo has been on his stream. He streamed and he gets a lot of viewers.
Was it not the first time he was on stream? No.
They've been on. All three of them have been on stream together.
Yeah, all three of them have been on stream, but like, it's not in front of the viewership that Kai had.
Yeah.
DJ and Kai get the same amount of views.
Now,
but still
they do.
If she's on stream, it's still a bit
then.
more like, she knows what's happening. Sort of
But
thing.
even that though, it still doesn't matter because everything's gonna get clipped and people are gonna keep watching.
Yeah,
and he gets a lot of viewers anyways. He's well known on different platforms.
Yeah, I think that's like now, but back then I think he was a lot smaller in terms of streaming than Kai was. You know.
Yeah, if you want to say that, but at the end of the day, the kid has been on stream before.
He has stuff. Yes, yeah.
Yeah, but like I don't know, like maybe they've been on stream together. Maybe that's something that they've discussed before. But this is somebody else's platform. Maybe he never told her like, oh, I'm doing this episode today. Halo's going to be on it. Maybe a little bit of a heads up. That's not a bad thing.
Does he need to ask?
Yeah, like the mom is out of town, and maybe what she's saying. Whoa, people are saying like, oh, that's the Halo on Kyson stream.
Would it work vice versa though?
Huh?
Would she have to ask him if she wanted to bring her him on stream? So
it should work vice versa.
But it should.
But she hasn't done that.
But she traveled with him out of the country, and he found out on socials.
But hasn't he traveled with Halo as well?
No. And that's one. That's
see,
one.
But then again, it's so techie, it's so messy.
Yeah, that's
this is what I'm trying to say. Is like she also did try to get a lawyer involved to work out a schedule, and he was dodging that lawyer.
Again, one side of the story. You haven't got his side of the story.
Yeah.
And to be fair to him, he defends it a lot on social. He doesn't.
But he's also the one that puts stuff out for people to bash her.
Yeah.
What he said though? All I know is I remember when she was going through hate for that Kyson. He came out with a video. It was like, "Yo, I don't want anyone to hate on. Like, leave her alone. Like, she's going through something that I might not understand. The world might not understand. Or I'm supporting her."
That's good though. Like,
he was doing all. He was doing all the right PR things to protect her.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, like she's still the mother of his child.
So I think I've also saw while he may have done that, she has never once defended him when he gets attacked just for being there. Like, he's been getting attacked from day one by her fans because they just don't respect a YouTuber or respect his craft or any of that stuff. They just think a Beyonce protege is meant to be dating someone higher up there, you know?
Yeah.
So they've called him all sorts of names: broke, trash, irrelevant, this and that.
That's why he crashes out a lot.
And that's why and to be honest, like I said, while yes, he may defend Halle, he also does put a lot of things out there for her to, you know, get attacked a little bit. But I just think on a human level, that's just him crashing out. Because I'd probably do the same.
DDG loves to crash out though, doesn't he?
Yeah, but he's a human at the end of the day.
We all love a little crash out. We all love to.
We love to crash out, you know? That's what I'm saying.
He just flies off. Are you okay?
Oh man.
Oh,
He's got hay fever.
yeah.
What was I gonna say? No, like it just shows that he can't handle anything. He's just gonna fly off the handle. So that also.
Well, no, he didn't fly off the handles now.
He always. That's why he's.
He just
doing
crashed
it.
out.
Yeah, but deeper, he's
Just crashed out.
no, but deeper, he's like he comes from. She's been prepped for this. He's not been prepped for this. Everything he's gotten now is something that he's like he had to work for. So even YouTube, when he
What do
was
you
making
think?
it.
You don't think she had to work for her stuff as well?
No, I'm not saying she didn't have to work for it, but she's been prepped. Like in the industry, they tell her that this is what like experts and the industry, they're gonna help her through it. He doesn't have anyone that's gonna do that. He didn't have a big home,
No industry
or big brother. Do you get me? That'll walk him through stuff. She had Beyonce.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I mean, like that's what they chose.
Yeah, I'm not saying that it's wrong. I'm just saying that if you're deep in it, like you're saying that he doesn't know how to handle or navigate. Like he's not supposed to.
Yeah, but he also
He
like he still
doesn't-
has
he doesn't-
friends and stuff. Like, why is no one advising him? Or maybe he's just being stubborn and he just doesn't listen.
Maybe.
advice.
But if you made a lot of money by yourself, I think you're gonna be collecting advice from people who, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like who probably haven't made that money. You're gonna be like,
Okay. What now? This is I don't know if it's 100% true, but this is what was floating around as well. That when she was like on holidays or something, I don't even know where she was. He went to her house, went to her bedroom,
I seen
her
that.
unkept bed, took a picture and sent it to her. Like, oh, this is what you want. Basically, trying to insinuate that like some man
She was
in her
sleeping
bed.
with her.
Yeah.
I heard
Is it
that
Bryson
other
Tiller?
context as well.
Was this the whole Bryson Tiller?
I don't even know. Somebody.
Bryson.
Sorry, Brett Fires. My bad.
But yeah, and that's also another thing as well. It's like, I don't know.
I seen the picture you're talking about though, but I didn't think anything of it. I just thought it was like.
But here's the thing though as well. It's like this whole relationship, the whole like breakdown of the whole thing is apparently because she may have cheated
On Brent? Well, which
on
Brent?
DDG.
I'm not gonna lie. Well, all the crash outs he's doing, him saying that, oh, she won't let me see my kid, oh, she's keeping me from my kid, da da da. Why is that not the one thing he has said like online?
Yeah,
So I don't believe that.
He did.
I remember-
He
I
made
remember-
a song about it.
I remember I was watching.
He made a song about
I
it.
remember I was
Yeah.
watching Inside, and he said it on Inside.
Yeah,
What'd
he
he
made a
say?
song about it as well.
He said it on Inside, but
What is on inside?
he didn't specify, but he was like, I got cheated on once. before.
He's done slight digs. He's been doing slight digs this whole time.
I've seen a few slide digs, yeah.
So he's like,
Yeah.
And then even DJ Academics came out just he actually genuinely believes that she cheated on him.
This is crazy. I just hope at the end of this we get the full episode, like we get the full stories,
A
not the
Netflix
episode.
documentary.
like
Yeah.
a proper Netflix documentary. Because the way people are going in,
Yeah.
on this topic
Too much.
is crazy. So
Yeah.
You know,
like it's filling up the timelines that you can't get like 10 scrolls without seeing something.
yeah,
So
that's true.
or even, not even 10, like 5.
Yeah,
2, like it's always there, so it's a constant. I want to get the full story. Did she cheat? Did our head get bounced off the steering wheel? I want the whole plate, and then I'll be satisfied.
Yeah.
Greedy.
I just hope, in all honesty, I hope they both get like 50-50 custody. They both get to see their child.
yeah.
Well, that's how it's supposed to be. That's
Yeah.
how it should have happened. You remember, like, we had this discussion before where, like, when he first came out saying that, like, oh, she's not letting me see the kid and everything. I said that he should just go and get a lawyer. If that is the case, he should go get a lawyer, file for like joint custody or whatever it is, do like a proper schedule and everything, and then you should be able to see your kid.
Men don't
But
operate like that though.
But with the status that they have and everything, I don't think he should be doing nothing like that. You're not letting me see my kid. It seems so, in my opinion, just seems so ghetto.
Yeah, but you have to think about it. Like he's coming from a position where his hands are tied. His hands are low-key kind of tied because if he does the whole take it to a lawyer thing, he's going to be seen like a lame. And then if he doesn't, if he doesn't, he has to, you know what I mean, cooperate with a woman that he probably doesn't really want to talk to. So now,
but there you go. When you have these things in place, then you don't have to talk to this woman.
Yeah,
she just knows that drop him off when you're supposed to drop him off. If she doesn't drop him off, then she gets in trouble.
Yeah, I know that. That's common sense. But, well, it's just a social norm thing. Like, especially I think in America, like men don't seek seek sole custody of the child first. Because
they don't want them.
No, it's not that. It's just not. It's like a social norm thing. You just don't do it.
You don't, because they don't want them. If you want your kid, you do whatever you have to do to get your kid.
Hey, I'm that's not what I would do if I was in that situation.
I think it's an ego thing.
I would have.
I know it's
I don't even go hands on Little Mermaid.
Ego thing, and it's just now Halo's like kind of being pointed.
She's a ginger.
Yeah.
What? I won't put hands on the Little Mermaid. She's a ginger.
This guy, man.
I'm just saying, she's a ginger. Like, don't put hands on gingers.
For fuck's sake. Have you guys been seeing this whole thing about ginger?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
What is that? What's that mean?
What does that mean?
I don't know. It's the dumbest thing ever. I've just been seeing it so much.
I didn't know what it meant. And then I just seen like a video of people on TikTok like, it feels good to be accepted in the black community.
Ginger.
Like someone we know actually made a video of the thing after, but it was like
in my opinion, it's the dumbest thing ever. I feel like a lot of I know I'm gonna get hate for this, but a lot of Black Americans are so gullible that they just straight like when a white person does something, they're straight away like, oh yeah, you're invited to the cookout, I'm like, that does not erase.
What is a cookout like? Is it like a barbecue?
It's
what is it? Why is it just called a barbecue?
And a lot of backstory with it. Yeah. So like, I always agree with just not allowing anybody up in a cookout and everything. Like, obviously, like we're not Black Americans. We're Black people who are Africans and everything. Yeah. But I understand why certain things were put in place and everything. So I just feel like some of them, straight away when a white person does something or something they do something.
It's a joke, though. It's a joke.
It's stupid though. It's a dumb joke, and I just think they
might have a little bit of black in them.
Also, I'm talking about white ginger. It's not saying because obviously Black people can be ginger as well. But I'm just saying, like,
I have a ginger friend.
Like, letting anybody in. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
Because they're the same people who are actually
She's
fighting.
She's the second ginger person I know.
Saying they didn't want Halle to be a Little Mermaid because she wasn't ginger.
No, I know. There's Black people that's ginger.
Huh?
There are Black people that's ginger.
So they just couldn't. And first of all, some of them would be racist as well. And these are the people saying, like, yeah, that's my Black cousin. It's so stupid. I don't like it. It's dumb. You guys, you need to like, I don't know. Yeah.
Americans.
I can't say too much on it because I don't want people thinking like I'm hating or anything. But I just think it's just weird. It's weird.
Apparently, a lot of gingers are actually like they get along well with Black people. What'd you say to that?
So does Black people. Like it's just like.
Why would you get along with Black people? What the fuck do you mean?
Yeah,
what the hell?
What? You say beer? I'm just putting out a question. Apparently, a lot
get along with Black people.
What?
Gingers get along well with Black.
That's what I heard, bro. Like, don't
why won't
kill
you get along with Black people?
Don't kill me.
Are we not humans as well? Like, are we not humans as well? We should not. We can't get.
You guys know at least one ginger that is your friend. You guys have at least one ginger friend.
No,
you don't have one ginger friend.
I have had, yeah.
Exactly. You have you've had one ginger friend.
I'm just not close anymore.
I have a few.
Oh yeah.
Can't think of any ginger friend.
Oh, sorry. Yes, I used to be best friends with him.
Remember when we worked at KFC? Remember what's his name? What was his name? Remember I don't know if I can say his name.
Who?
Remember Alan?
Who the hell is Alan?
Don't you remember that ginger fella, Alan? Skinny guy.
Oh yeah.
Did we not get along well with him?
Yeah.
Exactly. He's
Well,
the ginger.
But she's not saying
There we
that
go.
you can't get along.
No, I didn't say
Yeah.
you can't. No, like, see, this is what I'm saying. You're like,
Hey,
you're,
True it.
you're,
You better.
you're hearing what you want to hear at this point, because I'm just saying we should all get along. Like, that's the whole point of fucking humanity. But I'm saying this whole thing of like saying like, yeah, that's a black person right there. No,
I feel like it is. It's not because
cringe.
it's not because gingers get discriminated. That's what they face discrimination. That's what they're saying. So
But where? Yes,
so weird.
I understand that. Yeah, there's so
I don't
many.
think it's
Hey, gingers, I fuck with
it's just
gingers.
a joke. Well,
It's not a joke. They do definitely get discriminated against.
What gingers?
Yeah, saying like they have no souls.
that's just a really
Who said that?
joke.
I've never heard that before.
I think that was and
That's
it,
absurd.
it was the dumbest thing ever, and people started believing it and started going with it, which is so dumb to me.
Oh my god.
But what I would say is that like yes, they do get discriminated against because they got fair skin and they got strawberry, orange, blonde hair, but
Can gingers
Yeah.
not? Can gingers have tan skin?
Yeah.
if they tan it themselves, yeah,
No, but like naturally.
maybe
Some of them
yeah.
naturally.
Yeah.
Do you know any natural gingers that have tan skin?
Not personally, but I've seen. Yeah.
Where?
I think America.
America?
America?
I don't know a ginger with tan skin.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Then you still see their.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I know any ginger with tan skin.
Really? Oh, I've seen.
But I feel like they exist.
Yeah.
I feel like they exist, you know?
Yeah, they do.
I
Yeah.
know a ginger that doesn't look like a ginger. I know a ginger that looks like a ginger. I know a lot of gingers.
Why do you know a lot of gingers?
I know a lot of gingers, and I'm cool with gingers. Hey, gingers, I stand with you.
Oh. Anyways, all right, because
What are you saying about Tory Lanez?
yeah.
Or
Yeah. So basically, we all know Tory's in prison for. It's for shooting Mike Thee Stallion allegedly, and now
Why you gotta put that in?
because now I'm hearing otherwise. Isn't it?
you hear otherwise. Yeah, basically, and a girl called
Kelsey.
Kelsey.
Yeah, that's what I was like. When you said Kelly before, I was like, who's Kelly?
I don't even know. Kelsey, and is it her friend? Is Kelsey her friend?
Apparently, but I don't know if they're friends right now.
Yeah, so apparently
Well,
Kelsey is
yeah.
the one that pewed Megan in the foot, and
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Kelsey's
they don't-
bodyguard came out and said a whole statement that it was actually Kelsey, and I've just been keeping it on the down low for Kelsey, and apparently this is what's been happening. But I just don't understand, because obviously we see in the interviews where Megan Thee Stallion is like crying her eyes out and like hyperventilating, and she's like she's like explaining it, you know, the actual moment of Tory doing it. So I'm just like, what? And
Yes.
then also Tory got shanked up in prison, did he?
Yeah, but 14 times.
14.
Yeah.
I don't know how you survived that though.
It's just like 50 Cent getting shot 9 times.
But that's rare. Like people don't get shot 9 times and survive.
And then people are trying to say that like, oh yeah, God saved him because they know he's innocent. Tory Lanez is in jail for other things besides the whole Megan.
Yeah, that's
situation.
what I thought as
And
well.
people are saying like,
saying
yeah,
he's in
let
jail
him
for
out, let
Megan.
him out. Even if he didn't shoot Megan, he's still in there for other things.
Yeah.
He's a bad guy.
Like
He's a bad guy.
possession of a firearm and everything. Like possession of a
Yeah,
firearm.
like he's
Oh,
done
is it? Yeah.
he's done his things, you know. So he's supposed to be there. Megan also did not take him to court. The state is the one that charged him. So this whole thing, like saying like, oh yeah, Megan this, Megan that. No, she
didn't help. She didn't help.
Now I don't know if it was a thing where she subpoenaed and all that stuff. So if you know you're subpoenaed, then you have to go, or else you're gonna get in trouble yourself. So
She's not there every day.
Eh?
She's not there every day.
yeah, but like they tell you, okay, you have to be here this day, this day, this day. You have to be there that day, that you know. So, but
All I know is that when he comes out, or if he does come out, when he does come out, the album's gonna be crazy.
Apparently she filed the restraining order against him in jail.
What?
Is there something happening to
That's
him?
a bit crazy. He's in jail. Why are you filing a restraining order?
Well, 'cause he's not jail forever.
Yeah, but this is like at the beginning of his sentence. This is not even like midway.
he
10.
got 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long has he done?
He's probably gonna do like 8, 7.
7, maybe good
How long has it
behavior.
gone already though?
Right now, maybe
Two.
Yeah, 2.
Yeah, that's in 2 years actually.
Yeah.
So far. But like, it's just, yeah, he's still gonna be there.
Yeah, did you think he did that Kelsey did it?
Yeah, 100%.
You think Kelsey did it?
Yeah.
I'm tired of talking about that rubbish,
I
man.
know, but
Why?
I'm tired of
so
talking
like,
about that
did he
rubbish.
do it? Did she
Did he do it? I've heard so many stories about that night.
Honestly.
It's like they should, at this point, just make a movie about it.
Oh,
Like,
Yeah.
just make a movie, a documentary. Like, that's just what we need. Like, I don't want to talk about it anymore. Like, just shows what the police, what the experts thought happened, detectives. Like, that's what I want to see now. I don't want to see conspiracy theories on TikTok.
yeah.
People just having their own narratives and their agendas talking about it. Nah, I
Yeah.
don't want to see that, man.
That's-
I want a good account of what could have
Exactly.
happened that night.
Yeah.
'Cause
And
I'm-
then you can
I'm
only
tired.
get that when you're reading court documents
Yeah.
and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But like all this like people going on and saying like, oh, this is what happened. I don't know you and I don't believe you, you know? Like it's just you're just mouthing what you want to mouth. So there's a whole lot of bullshit that's going out. And yeah, no one actually knows what happens except for
The people that were there. I mean.
people that are there. So
How many
if
people-
Kelsey's one that shot Megan, that's terrible.
Yeah.
How many
But
people were there that night?
sorry?
How many people were there then?
A good few. That's the thing. It wasn't just like, oh, just those 3, and then no one's ever gonna say anything. There's
Well, I
there's
heard
more
it-
than 3 people there.
I heard it was the 3 of them and the security guard.
Yeah.
And that was it.
We saw the helicopter video though of her limping.
Yeah, apparently before that, there's another footage that was released recently actually that she threw a bottle out before she got out of the car and she stepped on the bottle. Like the ball smashed.
Yeah,
and then
people
she
were saying
stepped on
that was what caused her injury or
to
whatever. But
start-
like,
but apparently
no,
when she got shot.
yeah,
so
she was saying no. There's a hole there.
There's a hole
Like
in
I
the leg,
actually
yeah.
did get shot.
Did you ever show the hole?
horny niggas are trying to get
To be
there.
honest with you, I don't know.
Never seen
I don't
Wow.
know.
People are saying she should take the picture of the hole, but she doesn't want to take the picture. She doesn't want to take the
Yeah,
picture.
she
Like,
shouldn't have to.
like creeps
yeah.
are online waiting for
Yeah.
her to release.
Yeah.
Pull up her legs. Just already do. Just waiting for the pull of her leg.
Exactly. So
She
yeah,
doesn't have to release that, but like, I mean,
it. Yeah.
if maybe she has already to the authorities, like she's
Oh yeah,
she's
definitely.
already
Yeah, she
released
will.
that
Yeah.
and disprove. But I
Yeah.
don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. But yeah, what's this whole 100 men versus
yeah. It's
Oh.
100 men versus one gorilla? What does it actually mean?
Hey, listen. What
How did
you
it start?
think?
It wasn't originally 100 men versus
1,000, wasn't it?
No, there was something else.
It's men versus dogs.
Yeah, men versus dogs.
Oh,
Yeah.
So 100.
Then it changed.
I don't know why, because men were coming out saying that they'll never get unalived by any dog on this thing. And then dog lovers came out with, what about cane corso, what about all these kangos and stuff, which are massive.
Yeah.
But then honestly,
King
like,
Corso,
I think I would.
the King Corso, 100 men. King Corso is not fucking effing up 100 men.
No,
no. We're talking one man versus a cane corso.
Oh yeah, King Corso all the way.
No, hardly. What?
I don't think I would.
One man.
Maybe you.
Like you.
I don't know.
I just genuinely believe that a cane corso is
Wait, first of all, is this like a domestic King Corso?
No, we're just talking about cane corso.
Because I'm not gonna lie, yeah, dogs in general, they're not as like vicious unless you train them to be.
No, this is a bloodthirsty.
A bloodthirsty cane corso, yeah.
You're not. There's no man on this.
Absolutely cane
They
corso.
have jaws. They have,
Absolutely cane corso.
bro. You're not effing with a dog.
But you can outsmart this dog.
I'm decking the dog.
Oh,
Oh, please enlighten me how you're gonna outsmart this dog.
I'm not outsmarting him. I'm just decking him.
You're gonna deck the dog.
I'm mauling the dog.
Deck the dog.
you're gonna eat the dog.
I'm not mauling, I'm not losing.
You're gonna deck the
mauling
dog.
the dog.
This,
I just don't know.
this is the people that we are supposed to
I'll tell you what.
take down a King Corso. Do you know how huge a King Corso is?
Exactly. That's why protect that cane corso. Yeah, you protect that cane corso.
Protect the King Corso.
You protect that cane corso.
The Kango.
The kango.
See, that
Oh man, that kango's getting suplex. Man.
Of yeah, you can see its neck, so I feel like
Yeah.
like grab
No,
it.
honestly,
The Kango, bro, is that the one with like the fur kind of the seats?
it don't even matter.
The amount of aggression that these things have, we can't even tap into that.
But you know what's so funny though?
We can't even tap into that.
You can tap into
especially one that is bloodthirsty.
Bloodthirsty?
You ever been bloodthirsty before?
Yeah, nigga. What I say?
Oh, okay.
Jennifer.
Yeah, an animal. Yeah, an animal.
When I see Ken Corso, man. Yeah.
Look at this nigga.
Oh yeah.
You have to use your head with these guys.
Oh yeah. No, but like
No,
honestly, no, on the real though, like for real, let's be very honest with ourselves. You get
No weapons, no, just
yeah, no. Ken Corso's getting absolutely mauled, like put to the ground. But that's just me being honest, and I just genuinely believe that.
Being honest,
Yeah, I believe that.
niggas are so full of it, bro. Me, I'm not taking on a King course.
No, but think about it.
Give me a noise. Give me a noise.
No.
Give me a nice Labrador.
Think about this.
A nice one.
Think about this. You read the news, you got killed by a dog. Is that the way you want to go out?
First of all,
Son,
I don't have a choice.
Is that the way you want to go out, George?
King course.
I'm not going out like that.
I'm not going out like that. Same.
No, not like that. That dog's coming with me. That dog's coming with me.
Okay.
Go down together.
We're going out together.
No.
There's no way you'll put me on the news. Like, come on. Like, I get it. All them people that say, "Oh, XL bullies this, XL bully that." I'm like, mate.
Do you know why I actually think like we are not effing with the King Corso? There was one time I had a dog once, yeah, and there was one time my dog got bit by this pit bull, but the pit bull was a fighting dog, so he used to fight in like competitions, and the way this happened, in like this happened like this. It happened so quick because literally I was walking my dog. The owner was obviously this dog is not supposed to be around other dogs, so he just left the door open. He wanted to get the other dog. The dog just comes out of the corner, sees my dog. Runs, makes a beeline towards my dog, bites him.
Where were you?
What?
Where were you?
I was right there.
There you go. Why did he go for you?
Hey,
Do you know what I'm saying?
you knew better. You knew better.
That's scary.
You knew better.
Why did you
Bro,
back
it
your dog?
happened too quick. I was even turned around and he literally just charged.
Nah, of course. And the fact that he did a beeline, so he had to avoid you to get to your dog. Well, look, personally,
chatting shit, bro.
me
Not chatting
personally,
shit for the podcast.
me personally,
You're not taking.
thing is, I'm actually not chatting shit.
If
Though,
you're in
that's
a
the thing.
room with this dog and say only one thing,
Only one man comes out alive. Like,
That dog is gonna be walking. He's gonna be with blood dripping off. Bro, what? You guys are not taking on a King Corso.
I wouldn't want to, but
I wouldn't want to.
You're not taking a King Corso in a fight.
look,
coming out like that.
You're not taking a King Corso in a fight, bro.
And this actually how I moved to like the 100 man versus one gorilla.
yeah, and that's how we moved to it. And then that's why
100 man cannot take 100 gorilla.
100 man is taking one gorilla.
I think they
That's light work.
So 100 men
Like-
cannot take one gorilla.
I think they would.
100 men. But this is first of all, I think when they think of a gorilla, right, they think of King Kong.
Yeah, that's it. You think King Kong, bro.
A gorilla is not that. A gorilla is much bigger than you, but it's not King Kong size. Now, if you were to go up to a gorilla 1-1, yes,
Yeah,
it's absolutely tossing you around. Well, tossing you around, not me. Nah, make myself.
You don't have jokes now. Don't you know nice.
You're
Don't have jokes now.
back as
But you got back to
All I'm saying is, I back myself. I'm just not an idiot. I'm not even gonna enroll to fight a gorilla.
Neither-
no, neither by yourself.
obviously not.
Why can't you? Actually, can take one. Actually, can take one.
But 100 is a lot. 100 is a lot, though. 100 is a lot.
And just
How much?
Yeah.
100 gorillas versus 100 men.
oh
If
yeah.
it was 1K on it, you know there's 100.
Wait, no, 100 gorillas versus 100 men. No, that's what? That's not fair.
Okay.
But like,
100 gorillas
100
versus
men.
man. Which is
100 men cannot take a wild gorilla by themselves. It's impossible.
but that's the funny thing though. All gorillas are wild, and all gorillas don't kill.
They don't kill.
They
They don't
don't.
need to
after
kill
you,
you.
like.
They will just back to you.
But hear me out though. But hear me out though. You're talking about 100. You know, first of all, can you even factualize how much 100 is?
Yeah.
Just put 100
I thought
TikToks on the table.
I thought about it. Obviously, a lot of people are gonna die. The first
A lot of people
the first 20. And the thing is, think about it like this. I heard someone make a point. If a gorilla charges into a gym, how many of those men are gonna stand and fight?
No. Okay, that's true.
How many of those men are gonna into the gym? One man is gonna be like, yeah, I'm ready to take you.
No, but
They're all dashing.
No, look.
What are we talking about?
if there's exits, obviously people are running.
They are running.
This is a closed room. You can't escape. Only people need like someone has to die.
Look at it. They're just wobbling. Niggas, no.
100 men in a room and
People were
This
enrolled.
gorilla has to die
Thinking-
before you can come out.
Oh.
Do you get me? You can't escape. This gorilla has to die, or all you have to die.
That gorilla is walking out,
No, it won't, bro.
beating his chest.
Look,
Like,
I'm
what
telling you
are
now,
we talking
that
about?
gorilla is beating his chest to his death. Because I'll tell you what, 100 guys, you only need 3 to what? Tie down his arms. First of all, gorillas, like, it's not, they don't have that much stamina. Do you get me?
That's what I'm
Like,
saying. They're
you know,
not actually.
first of all, also,
Like what? You're chatting shit.
No, if you say 5 men on this side, 5 men on this side.
you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie to you.
And then you have like, how many men do you have still have left? 80 men, just like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would not fight this gorilla with you guys. I wouldn't fight this gorilla with you guys. You guys operate with a level of delusion that I can't.
Yeah.
I just
I wouldn't even want to fight. I wouldn't even want to fight the gorilla with you.
I
just think you're too scared.
I don't want to fight it with you.
I just think you're too
I
scared.
don't want to fight it with you either.
I just think you're too
You
scared.
have to go with people that actually are.
Not like that.
You're not thinking. You're not thinking. You're operating with your ego. You're like, I'm not gonna let it go.
100 of views, yeah, 100 views, you're not coming out alive.
Yeah, no, 100 views.
100 of views, I definitely not coming out alive.
Us, 100 of us is.
100 of you guys, I definitely not coming out
I
alive.
promise you, maybe only 2's getting injured.
Two. You think
2's getting
so?
injured. I promise you that. I can put money on it as well.
Hey,
I can put money on it as well.
you are. Listen,
I can put money on this. Like 2 is getting injured.
cameras are
That's
real,
it.
so I understand.
No, for real.
Cameras are real, I
I would
understand.
love to see this.
Now, honestly,
I would pay to see. I would pay. You know what? I would pay to see you guys locked in the Coliseum and see you guys run.
100 men, though.
Just see you guys
100 men.
run. 100 men of
Yeah,
you run.
I'm not gonna be at the front.
100 men of you.
I'm not gonna be at the front.
Nah, okay.
I'll pitch people like you to the front.
I'm not even gonna.
I'm not gonna be at
I'll make you a decoy.
You make me a decoy.
I'll make you a
But
decoy.
it's 100 of you, not 100 of me and you.
It's just
It's
100.
100.
It's 100. Yeah, man.
100 of you. What?
Okay. You are doing too much now. I personally do not think 100 men is going to survive one
You're
girl.
underestimating men, though.
You have brains.
Underestimating men.
I think that's the whole point, though.
You've
I
got
think a lot
got
of you
brains.
guys are thinking too much, which I don't even know
Well,
what
you just think it's ego.
It's ego that's
It's
telling
not,
you guys
it's not.
It is ego.
It's not.
You're going to
Like our ancestors were taking down mammoths. Like,
That's what I'm actually saying. You're actually forgetting that. You're forgetting that we also had
My
to.
day.
Yeah, but what happens then?
Oh my
You're actually forgetting that we also have to survive against mammoths. Like,
not meant to.
Yeah.
oh, stop, man. Stop.
It's true.
That's not the whole point, though.
It's still 100.
You know,
100.
Overkill.
you know,
For 100. You know what? I genuinely believe you don't know what 100 is. No, okay. I'll tell you what. You're wearing braids right now. How many braids do you have? Like individual braids do you have right now on you?
Probably like 80.
Right. So add some 20 more. That's humans to one gorilla. You generally think one gorilla is beating all 100 men.
I think the gorilla probably go wrong.
You think they will?
Oh yeah, fact.
Gorilla
What?
won't stand there.
No.
I'll put it like this. You guys ever watch Tarzan? You know that the live action
Yeah.
Tarzan? Those gorillas,
Bro, those gorillas
are
are
fucking you up.
right, but that's different. though. Gorillas
as well.
those are fake.
Yeah, they're fake. No, they're fake. I'm obviously.
And still, times are kind of healthy, you know, like, kind
Yeah,
of,
exactly,
But that's
bro.
Tarzan.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He was raised with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you say 100 Tarzans wouldn't be able to take that gorilla.
That's a fair point.
Oh shit,
That's a fair point. But we're not Tarzans.
But I know niggas.
You ain't Tarzan. You are not Tarzan. And neither is this nigga.
10 Tarzans.
What?
10 Tarzans.
10,000.
Versus that, that
But you're missing the point. We are not Tarzan is
no, but
not
I'm
a
saying 10
human being.
Tarzans. Because 10 Tarzans will probably be equal to maybe 50 men.
Wait.
You
So
know
you
what I'm
think you think 10,000?
You guys,
We'll take that gorilla.
the maths that you guys are doing.
Wait, you think
I don't
10,000
even
are being
know
50
what's
men?
happening right
No.
now. I don't know what's happening right now.
Yeah.
So wait, you think? Wait, what kind of men though?
Oh, nigga.
Average men.
So not John Jones,
No. Just average men. Random Joe from the street.
Oh my days.
but random
You
Joe
think,
from
you
the
think a random Joe for 100 random Joe from the street are taking on a gorilla?
Yes,
Oh my days.
it depends what kind of average Joe from the.
Not with your mentality, though.
Yeah, not which one I'm telling you. I
I
want to.
wouldn't fight a gorilla. I'm not fighting a gorilla.
The fight with that, but I'm saying that your life is on the line. You need to come out.
I would
man.
watch it. I'm not engaging in it.
You're in the room. You have to be engaged.
Oh, I'm in the room.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
You're gonna die. You say you're gonna die.
I ain't gonna lie.
Come on.
I will be the last person to die. I'll be in the back. In the back of the back. Wait to see what they do. And then I'll get my licks in.
But you're basically saying that you're gonna die. Because you're saying you're not.
If I die, I will be the last person to die.
Bro.
This is the
Okay, I guess, okay, if you put it this way, yeah.
I'm gonna find a gorilla.
If you get like a good, 20, 30 of you guys to restrain the gorilla,
then the rest of y'all can just go and chat.
No, there's no weapon.
There's no weapons.
Or
That's what makes this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, gouge out his eyes.
Wait,
Yeah.
He was talking about the ancestors.
wait, but this is
Our
the thing. Though.
ancestors had weapons.
Yeah, but this is the thing.
This is a mammoth, man.
This is a great. How tough do you think his skin is?
His skin is real tough, no?
You guys
They're
are
tough.
getting it.
But they're not invincible.
I'll
They're still a gorilla at the end of the day. They get hurt.
I'll choke on his gorilla.
No, I feel like you need to
George,
spit it out.
you have okay.
Well, look, at
I'm
the end
not
of the day,
saying no more.
I think it's 100 men versus a gorilla. Gorillas are tough, you know.
Sign up.
Is it?
Yeah.
I know.
I just know. Look, you bring your dog to me.
It was nice knowing you.
You will take care of him.
It was
Take him
nice
away.
knowing
Take
you.
him
I would-
Good
I
memories, man.
Get me some popcorn. I would gladly watch him.
Are you going to help him out?
Gladly.
At the end of the day, I don't want to
Help
fight.
him.
When I get
Help him.
when I get up, slap you with that money. I promise you. Like,
Yeah, alright.
I don't want to fight gorilla at all.
I'll shake your hand if you make it out of that alive.
I will.
I'll shake your hand, bro.
I'm shake you.
I don't even want to fight gorilla.
Shake my hand. You probably would have one. You don't even. That girl is leaving with something. That girl is leaving with something.
I feel made out alive.
Probably walking out with one leg.
What about 100 men versus a toolbox?
A two what?
A toolbox.
What does that mean?
Like, what can you guys do with a toolbox?
What can I do?
100 men versus a toolbox.
This is what's this question?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What does that mean?
Good question.
To be honest with you, the way you guys are even saying this, you will answer that question.
Toolbox.
Yeah.
What's in the toolbox?
What would you? Yeah, what is in the toolbox?
Tool.
What kind of
Okay,
tool?
so what? I just fix lights and stuff.
Yeah.
Fixed lights with a toolbox.
Can you fix anything?
Yeah.
I'm missing the point. What's going on?
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What do you mean by that?
Basically,
You're trying to make
like-
me stupid. What's going on?
No. It's just I feel like a lot of men these days,
Oh, I hear
this
it.
generation, if you gave them a toolbox,
That come had me sweating.
Yeah, I'm here. Look at my leg.
listening, I feel like they wouldn't know what to do with a toolbox. If they had to fix it, if someone was broken and they had to fix it, I think just wouldn't know what to do with it.
What, a toolbox?
Yeah.
What do you want fixing? What needs fixing?
I don't know.
I heard a good one.
Can I ask? Can any of you men mount a TV on the wall?
Yeah,
I can.
for sure.
Are you sure about that?
What, do you need a TV now?
Do you,
Yeah, I needed
Vic,
one.
Vic
Yeah.
probably
You
needs
should've brought one and
the instruction manual.
Yeah. How do you mount a TV to a wall?
I mean, I can show you. I can show you better than I can tell you. I can tell you. Yeah.
You know.
I can show you better.
I know how to mount a TV to a wall
You
now.
want the TV going.
No,
I know how to do it now.
that's not my job.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
It's true though. I can do it.
I heard a good one
My
though.
job, yeah.
I heard a good one. 100 women versus accountability. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about it. If you want to talk about toolbox, we can talk about accountability.
Okay, what about 100 men versus?
Oh, you want to be going there?
Yeah.
All right, let's go there.
Versus a barbecue, the grill.
I don't. What's with all this toolbox barbecue? You're not even sending shots out. I was like, I'll deal with a barbecue.
Oh, yeah.
I'll deal. I'll cook up a mean.
Cook up in the.
Some men don't. Some men don't know
men
how.
that do that the most though.
Have you ever seen a cow being killed? I'm Nigerian, so in the parties they actually bring the cows there and they kill it.
Is it?
Yeah, they kill the cow there, blood gushing out, everything, gold, chicken. They kill it there.
Do you kill it?
I don't kill it. I remember one time. I think I told you guys the story.
Mm-hmm.
That killed a chicken in front of me.
Are you serious?
Swear down.
He said it.
He told me to do it. I said, "Well, no."
That part makes sense why you think you won't come out alive against a dog.
Would you kill a chicken?
Bro, light work.
You would kill a chicken,
Bro, I need to
You
eat.
just can't pick him.
Bro, I need to eat.
You
Like,
just can't pick him.
How would kill the chickens?
what?
If anything.
1,000 chickens.
Mm,
Yeah, no, you're not surviving that.
1,000 chickens.
1,000 chickens and one guy.
Bro, I'll be.
Open.
What?
No.
Just kick them.
No, you're gonna get tired, and once they get you on the ground, they're all gonna start.
Okay, but the griller won't get tired. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
The griller
Oh
won't
my god. Exactly. So yeah, you know what? You just contradict yourself.
No.
Maybe 1,000.
Like the chickens.
Maybe 1,000 chickens will kill me. Yeah.
Against it, I do think 100 men can take a gorilla.
You never said that.
Yes, I did.
I'm gonna lie. You never said
I
that.
said it up
I
here.
thought she agreed with me.
I said it up here.
A gorilla looking tired is different from a human being tired.
What the hell does that make sense? How does that make any sense?
To be honest with you, you're going to get
It looks
tired.
different.
1,000 chickens versus the strongest person on the planet, a man.
Yeah.
You're going to get tired.
Okay, so
Hold on. You think you can kill a chicken?
Yeah.
You think you can kill a chicken?
What, bro? You
You
have
have
to eat.
tried to kill a chicken before.
Yeah, but you need to eat.
How? No, tell me the first step in killing a chicken.
You can just pull this out apart.
I'll break his neck.
Exactly. You just hold it like.
Again, I will never.
Why are you so scared of a chicken? Like,
I'm not scared of a chicken. I'm saying you don't know how to kill one.
Okay, how do you do
how'd you kill a chicken?
You have to catch it first. Then you have to tie the leg. You have to tie the leg. You have to tie it. Make sure it's tight, man.
But why'd you need to tie it?
Bro,
So it doesn't run off.
bro, there's 1,000.
You
don't
touch
have to be
it,
tired
and then
of
you
chicken.
pull the neck back. You slit the throat.
No,
so all the blood goes
But I'll talk
out.
about weapons.
You don't mind, like, you're in a room with 1,000 chickens.
Yeah.
You have to come out.
Oh yeah. I'm taking care of
See with this guy.
Honestly, no, I agree. I'm not taking care of 1,000 chickens. I think I'll get tired.
I'm coming out, man.
But 1,000 chickens aren't gonna kill you though.
They are. You're going to get
They'll pick you apart.
What type of chickens are these? Like why?
Oh, chickens eat themselves.
But they're not gonna kill you. Like,
Well, because they can't, but 1,000 of them could.
okay, guys, what are we talking about right now?
Honestly, I don't even know.
Like,
The segue,
I just not making
crazy.
all I know is gorilla is effing up because at least you have to think about it. If it's an open field, at least 50 of them men are running.
It's not open field, it's like closed, confined space.
Okay,
I personally think if it's 1,000 chickens and it's even if it's a closed confined space, yeah, they're going to kill you.
1,000 chickens. How would they even come about killing you?
So this is what happened. You're there attacking like 100 at a time or something, trying to kill like how many? Yeah,
Just swat. Just close my eyes and just swat.
So
You're gonna get tired of doing
You're
that.
going to get tired. So then after they see that you are like hyperventilating on the ground, they're going to start pecking at you, bop, 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 pecking at you.
So they're gonna peck me to death.
Yes.
Their beaks are sharp though.
Move from now.
Their beaks are sharp.
Imagine your shins.
I'm not gonna lie,
Go on.
this whole thing.
Shins are just proper exposed, you know?
You have to understand,
I'm
you're
gonna
going
wear
to
better
get
tired than
tired.
this.
You're going to get
Somewhere.
tired.
We're all humans.
I think I'm coming out alive. So,
That's
No, you're actually going to get tired.
George thinks he can make it through anything.
No,
no,
I don't know why.
I'm saying chickens and that 100 gorilla or 100 men thing. Come on.
I do think 100 like Mark Henrys can take a gorilla.
This guy, bro.
Who the hell is Mark Henry?
You never heard of Mark Henry?
No.
Oh, yeah. Mark Henry's a big guy.
what guy?
A big guy.
The worst one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, no, I just oh shit.
He's like 6'4" and like how what's he weigh?
200 pounds.
Okay, fair
What's
enough.
pounds? I don't know.
That's like 100 something kg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I remember we had like a conversation about this a while ago, but if your friends were coming over and your girl and your girl like would you be okay if your girl was like chilling there as well?
Wait, what's the question?
So let's say your boys were coming over
Mhm.
and then like you live with your girl
Mhm.
and then your girl was like just still chilling with you guys downstairs. Like would you be okay with that?
Are you going to have to go upstairs?
Chilling with the boys.
Yeah.
It depends. Like, it depends what they're coming over for. What we're talking about. I would have told you earlier on to leave.
For what?
It depends on
I
what.
will leave on my own accord, George.
It depends on what type of.
You're gonna tell her to leave from her own apartment. That's his thing.
What?
Leave where? Like go upstairs or what? Where am I going?
Yeah.
upstairs.
It depends on what type of woman you have.
Oh, what does
Yeah.
that mean?
Like if you have a woman that is like that's sexy.
What's that supposed to
What
mean?
the hell does that even mean?
If you have a woman that's sexy, right, and that you know what I mean, that you know your boys are gonna be staring at something. you know your boys are gonna be staring at something. You're not gonna want her just, you know what I mean, chilling with the boys. But if you know your woman is a tomboy, you get me, she likes to wear baggy clothes, you get me, she the bonnet's on, all the pimple stuff is on her face. Man, do your thing. That's my logic.
So just
Man.
talk shit.
If she's more of like a tomboy and she's even around, she's shaking the hands, she has handshake. I'm I'm cool. You come around the boys, but if you're sexy, you're coming out with you coming out with what's that short panties and your ass is nah. I don't want all of that. I don't want all of that around my boys.
I personally think any respectable woman is not doing that when
Any respectable
you're
in her house.
No. Obviously, if you told
If
her
she knows, yeah.
told her beforehand the boys are coming over,
Yeah.
I don't think she's walking around in the type of pajamas that you're talking about.
No.
It's not happening.
No,
That's
and
not,
even if she
that's
didn't
not
know,
right.
as soon as they knock,
I'm running upstairs. Yeah.
Loki, I want her to, if I'm with I want her to do that. So I don't want her to do it. I don't want her to do it. Like I don't want my boys to see that though. You're asking me, am I okay with that? I'm not okay with my boys seeing that, but I want her to look like that.
obviously, yeah. But,
So and she's in her own house. She's comfortable.
yeah.
Dress how you want to dress. Like I'm not going to police you on how you should dress in your own house.
Okay.
But if my boys are around, I don't want my boys to see that. I only want me. I want it for myself. That's my woman.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like I don't want my boys to be looking at nyash. I don't want especially my nyash. You get me? So
I was thinking about that.
Oh, God.
I'm saying,
What the fuck?
but do you understand what I'm saying though?
if you think your boys are doing that, don't you think you need to get better friends?
Yeah.
That's just men.
So it's just accepted. That's
No, it's not. No, I
It's
don't.
not acceptable.
That's just men. Like
Well, so you're saying that's something you.
hey, listen, man. I'm not afraid to speak my mind. Like I'm just saying.
So would you do it?
Do it.
You go into people's house and you stare at the
Instead of girls?
If she's walking out, look with in PJs and her shit's out, I don't even do it on purpose. My eyes just, you get me? My eyes are just, but hey,
Okay.
I guess I'm the only honest one here. Like everybody's looking at Nyash.
To be honest with you, I'm looking too.
Exactly.
But that's just
It's not like
what is it?
I ain't got no self-control.
I have self-control, but I'm
Do you? How you just gonna?
I'm still gonna look like
That's not
That's
self-control.
not self control.
no. The control part kicks in when I look away. I will look away. I will look away. The first, obviously, when something's coming at you, you look first and then you assess it correctly, and then you readjust. I readjust. That's the control part.
Oh.
I controlled myself to look away,
Okay.
and I won't look again. But you know what I mean? That's self-control. But you're telling me something's looking at you and you don't look at all. You get
That's
me?
self-control.
No, that's not self-control. That's not self-control, bro. So
Okay.
you're telling me you're just not looking at all. So you see it and then you just look away. Come on, like you're gonna, you're at least gonna stare, and then the control part is gonna kick in and be like, let me look away.
Okay. You broke it down for us,
Yeah, you know what you do. But
You know what I mean?
can I say this as well? Like, George, remember the other day when our other friend was in town, and you were saying that like, if your friends came over and your girl offered them a drink, you were like, you don't want that.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't. Not that I wouldn't want to drink, but I wouldn't.
No. Your girl offered your friends a drink.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I explained why.
Explain to the audience. No.
Yeah.
He's not gonna get no trust.
I just think I wouldn't want my girl entertaining anyone.
You think it's
Yeah.
entertaining?
Yeah. I feel like if it's my boys and they're coming in, they should know where the stuff is. You don't need to offer them. You get me?
I wouldn't like them to be just going around the house.
Yeah.
Just putting in the fridge now.
Opening me fridge.
If it's my boys, then I feel like they're comfortable enough and they know where everything is to just go get themselves a drink. You get me?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think you need your girl coming and being a waitress. It's your boys coming in.
Yeah. So
That's what
you think it's her entertaining them?
not entertaining in the way like that she's trying to get their attention, but feel like just go do your thing.
So what if she had the PJs on and then she asked them?
She had what?
Her
PJs on, and she asked.
The kind of PJs that he
kind of features that Peter was talking about.
And
And
she
she
knew
asked
they were
them,
coming.
whether she knew or not.
Well,
she
the
still-
honey just pulling up, but if she knew they were coming, then I think we would have had that conversation beforehand.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I personally think I don't think it's a problem. Like the guy, let's say like you're coming from the kitchen, your man is coming from the living room. He's going to go open the door and all that stuff, and they're all coming in and everything. And you just be quickly, oh, hey guys, how are you guys? Does anybody want anything to drink? I don't see that as a problem.
Yeah. And
I don't know. You know,
Oh,
just
if I
quick like
came
that.
in on my own door and I saw her offering me a drink and my boy's not there, that's what we talked about, isn't it?
That's
we talked about that as well.
Yeah.
But this specific thing I'm saying right now is what we said, and also it's like, I mean, that's a bit crazy now. She just
No, but obviously I wouldn't make a big deal of it because I don't think it's a big deal, but it's something that I'd like just avoid.
Would you side eye her like the way you're looking at me now? Would you?
Would I say that?
Yeah. Would you give her a look like we?
I think that's just more of a. Maybe that's just me building the case for something else. You know what I mean? That's just building the case for something else. I'm like,
Oh,
okay.
do we look to fight her later?
no.
What do you guys think?
What do you think?
I think it's fun. Just
Yeah.
offering a drink.
And going back to also like
Same thing.
No, it's not. I think
go going back to the other thing, like if the guys came over and I was downstairs, are you sending me upstairs or?
yeah, depends like what we're talking about.
Okay, first of all, with your friends, I'm definitely gonna go upstairs anyway.
Oh my god.
That's not it is. I'm just saying, like, I'm just gonna go.
You know what that means?
What does that mean? No, I'm just gonna go upstairs anyways, just because. How do I explain it? Like, you know, when you're not really not close, but like they're not people that you would have talked to before. You kind of just would go upstairs. But like, let's say it was you guys that came. I'm still probably not going to stay downstairs just because that's you guys' time. I don't want to be just the one in the corner. But I was just like, I would say, hey, what's up? How's everything? Da da da. Cool. You guys want drinks? You guys want food? Cool. Da da da. And then I'm gone. You know, and that's about it.
I think that's cool.
Yeah,
I don't have a
Yeah.
problem with that.
And then leave it at that.
Yeah.
Or if it's a thing where you're like, oh, babe, come downstairs. Someone needs a girl's advice. I'll come downstairs or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think anyone's gonna need my advice, but anyways, yeah. Yeah.
But we also spoke about that you said, let's just say you dipped, you went out, but then your friend came over knocking at the door, and then your girl opens the door, and then she's like, "Oh yeah, he'll be back in like."
Oh yeah.
He'll
Yeah,
be back.
I'm not waiting. Well,
He'll be back in like 20 minutes. Would you wait inside or outside or in the car? What if you
he
walk?
knows I'm there though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't get the question.
So basically, there was this thing that was going around where this guy said that he pulled up to his friend's house and he wasn't there. So then he went back into the car and just waited for the guy to come.
Yeah.
So people in the comments were saying like, "Oh, well, you're not comfortable going into the house and waiting for your friend. What do you think? What do you think is gonna happen if you go into the house?"
What do you
He was just saying that like, nah, it's more like respecting, and people were like, "Do you know what do you think is gonna happen?" You know, so.
Yeah, I'll wait in the car as well.
Yeah, I'll wait in the car.
If it's
I'll
just
wait. I'll wait in the house because
Does she-
at the end of the
does she
day,
have kids? Like, do you have kids at this point?
No, there's no kids. There's no.
It's just you.
I'll wait.
I'll wait. I'll wait in the house. You know,
Just to avoid any miscommunication.
no, I'll wait in the house just because at the end of the
Wait
day,
in the house.
yeah, because one, trust myself, and I trust her, and at the end of the day, if I don't trust her, then that's something that my friend needs to know as well. You know, but I trust myself. I know myself, so there isn't going to be any problem in that regard. So really and truly,
Yeah, but I just think it's a respect thing, though. Even if you trust,
he told me to wait in the house though.
What? Or did the friend say you can wait in the house?
I don't think that was
Because he just came and he's not there.
If my friend said you can wait in the house, then that means it's cool.
Actually,
I get that.
is it? Wait, it was his girl that opened the door.
Girl opened door.
Did she say I can wait in the house?
She said you can come in.
She said you can come in.
Then I'll come in.
Oh God.
Was it? Oh god.
Then I'll come in.
What if you did come in and you waited and then your boy came back and he started like fighting you?
Yeah.
To be honest, I know my friends as well, so I don't think that would happen.
I don't think
But what did
that's
happen?
not realistic. I think it would be more like he would just suspect something to happen.
Exactly.
Yeah. So what if?
Suspect again, like I said, I know my friend, so that wouldn't happen. But if he does that, well then I'll apologize and then I'll drop him as a friend.
Oh really?
That's
Yeah.
As a whole friend?
Yep.
Yeah, because why are you thinking of me in that way?
Yeah.
You know?
You're just weird in that case.
Well, actually, are weird.
Yeah, but this just avoids
sticky
everything.
situation.
In the car, do you get me?
Yeah, I think just
I'm not gonna lie, I probably would
just out
have
of
know
respect
that
as well.
beforehand, you know, that you're weird, you know? I would have wanted to know that you're weird.
I feel like, to be honest with you, these are the things that people are not. You're making friends with random people. You know, if that makes sense. Like a lot of people saying like, oh yeah, I wouldn't trust this and that or whatever. Like, so why are you friends with these people if you don't even think that they will do the right thing? You know?
Yeah, but even
I think
if
the
you're
word
friends with
friend
someone-
has just been thrown around too loosely now.
even if you're friends with someone, you're gonna obviously have boundaries.
There is boundaries, but I feel like you sitting downstairs in the living room, just there waiting for your friend to come, and the girl upstairs.
I wouldn't want
like
to
that.
walk
What's
into
the
my
problem?
house and I'm seeing my friend and my wife talking, chit chatting, having and kiki ha haing. I wouldn't want to see that.
That makes no sense, man.
I wouldn't want to see that, bro. I wouldn't want to see that. I'm sorry.
Would you break up with her?
Unless the three of us have been friends since we were like young. But if not, I wouldn't want to see that, bro. I don't care.
Like I said, obviously, you need to know your friend on a good level to know how he's like.
I'm not
So
going to
clearly,
say I would suspect something of happening. I'm just saying I wouldn't want to see that.
Why is it because you don't trust your friend or you don't trust
It's not
your
about trust. I just wouldn't want to see that.
So,
I wouldn't want to see. I want to see another man laughing with my wife.
so you
or my
possess
girl.
him.
Hey, call it what you want. I just call it not looking to see that. I don't want to see that. Would you like to see Jennifer talking to another man laughing?
No, she's not talking to another man laughing. She's talking to my friend
Laughing.
laughing. Yeah.
I don't want to see it.
She's talking to my friend though. That's the thing. She's not talking to a random man. She's talking to
Okay,
my friend.
not random man, but me personally, I just wouldn't want to see that. Especially coming into the yard, like I'd rather my friend just wait outside. Like you came for me, you didn't come for my wife or my girl.
Yeah, but he yeah, you
What
because
do you
you
have to talk about with my girl?
he's waiting for you.
Just wait in the car. Wait outside.
What if he doesn't have a car?
Wait outside then.
What the
So
wait,
let's say, let's say now I'm about like
But even me
30
though,
minutes out.
if I'm going to my friend's yard, I'm not pulling up unless he's there. Like think about it.
That is true, but maybe miscommunication happened, okay?
Yeah.
And now you have pulled up to the house 20-25 minutes early, yeah? And your friend was like, shit, I just dipped out to the shop to go get something. I'll be back in about 20 minutes. You're actually just going to stand, and let's say you came by public transport as well.
20
You're going to
minutes.
stand outside, and let's also throw in like, it's hot outside.
Wait,
You're going to stand out in the
did you receive this 20-minute text the moment you got to his house?
Yeah, you know,
What kind of matter is
so,
this?
can I just say this? It's not even rude or anything like that. You know, niggas, like, you're going to put, this has happened. It has happened. You pull up like, oh, I'm here. I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I'm not home right now. I just dipped to the shop. Yeah, that has definitely happened.
Okay, but I'm asking is,
Now,
when you get that 20-minute text, are you in front of the house?
that's what I'm saying. You're saying, you have already sent a message saying like, oh, yo, bro, I'm here. And he's like, oh shit, I just dipped to the shop to go get something. I'll be back in about 15 to 20 minutes. And now,
20 minutes. People can
Yeah.
get up in 20 minutes.
let's say the girl opens the door.
Like,
What?
like,
He said people can get it up in 20 minutes.
Come on now.
been a book.
Yo, that's what I'm trying to say. People are throwing around the word friend too loosely. If you think your friend is going to do that in the space that you are gone for 20 minutes, that's not your friend.
Boundaries though. Like,
There
my
is-
house is my boundary. That's my boundary. Don't cross that boundary.
Interesting.
My house is my boundary.
They're not friends like how we work. You know, that's not friends.
To be honest, it'll be different. It'll be different if they met like in a social setting, like in the cafe, or they stumbled upon each other in a cafe and they sat down and they were talking. I don't get.
Can I-
come?
Okay, can I throw this in after?
You're talking about my house. That's
Yeah.
that's a boundary. I don't want you to cross.
Fair enough.
So why would you invite your friend over in the first place?
Then I didn't invite him. Me personally, I'm not inviting any friend over. That's just the scenario. That's just the scenario.
Okay.
That's just the
Can I
scenario.
say this because you and George are the closest, yeah? So let's say this. You said, George, come to my house for 3 o'clock, yeah? And then George ends up showing up at like 10 past 3. Sorry, 10 to 3.
Listening.
Anywho, this is a hypothetical scenario, George. Okay. You show up 10 minutes early and you shoot him a text and you say, Peter, I am outside your house.
Mhm.
Or like, let's say you probably knocked first.
Yeah.
You said, Peter, I'm outside your house. Peter then sent you a message. Yo, bro, so sorry. I actually went to the shop to go get something. I'll be back in like 15 minutes. By the time obviously you have knocked now, Peter's girl has come down and said to you, oh yeah, don't mind Peter. He's gone to the shop. He's back in 15 minutes. Come inside. Come sit down.
I drove there. I drove there.
No, you didn't drive there.
George is a bad example because George is staying in the car. George is
No.
staying in the car.
I'm not asking him the question. I'm saying it to you. So you're gonna have a problem with seeing George in your house.
I'm not gonna have a problem because George is not coming to my house. He's not stepping inside of the house.
Let's just say he is in the house.
He's in the house now.
Well, you just heard him. He said he's staying in the car.
And first of all, I'm not even throwing the question at him. I'm only using him.
What if he changed his mind? He wants to wait in the house now. It's cold outside.
It's cold. It's raining. It's raining. It's
Hey.
snowing.
Hey, get a hoodie, nigga. I'm joking. I'm joking. Nah. Okay, see with George it's different with George because George, first of all, I know George is not going to stay in the house. If George stay in the house,
Yeah.
there's the situation that George stays in the house.
Yes.
George, I know George isn't crossing that line. So I would trust George.
Okay.
But I'm not just trusting anybody to come in my house.
But this is what I'm trying to say about the whole friend thing. You obviously consider George a good friend, right?
Okay, yes.
Okay, so you would know that because you think of him as a good friend, he's not going to do that. You obviously chose this woman to spend the rest of your life with. You know that she's not going to, you trust that she's not
Let
going
me put it like this. I won't say he would never do that. I would say he would never do that. But I'll build enough good equity with George that I can say
equity.
I can say he hasn't done that to me.
So you think there's a slight possibility that George could do that to you?
Anybody could do that to you. Well, you see all these stories about people having affairs all the time. Like you don't see it coming. You obviously don't see it coming. I'm not saying George has done it or will do it. I'm just saying I just don't know if he will.
Okay.
So it's better he stays in the car, which is his initial answer in the first place.
Okay.
So maybe he would do it. That's why he's staying in the car.
Oh my days.
No,
It's not why he's staying in the car.
no, that's your girl. That's what I'm saying.
So what
Oh
was that?
shit! You say you doesn't trust your girl. He said your girl's for the street, man.
Oh, he doesn't have a girl, bro. Wait.
No, but if he did, is there like any girl that you would have would be like?
I just don't want to miss
You out here.
I don't want to come in and then
Don't do it. Son.
this is said, that's said, blah blah blah. I'm just sitting in the
But why do you think his girl would do that?
He doesn't have a girl, bro.
Yeah, but
Say,
if
I
she
don't-
did,
What?
if he did,
If he did have a girl, why do I think that?
yeah.
Well, he doesn't, so I'm not.
Oh my god.
You know that be with the
Why did you like?
No, the thing is, like, you guys can't live in hypothetical.
No.
It's very
Hypothetical
hypothetical.
exists for you guys.
I'm not saying you. I'm saying this is a fake scenario, yeah. So kind of like take the realness out of it.
Yeah.
And the only reason why I'm using George as an example is because he is your good friend.
Yeah.
So I'm saying if he was in your house, you came back now from the shop, you went to go buy ice or something. I don't know. You come back in and you see George just sitting down, and then your girl is probably, let's say the way we're sitting now, your girl's here, George is where you are, and they're just like, haha, you know.
Is that too close?
Is that too much for you?
Way too close.
It's way too close.
But George, okay. So you guys are saying I should just take the real.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
George is sitting up beside my girl, laughing, saying,
No,
and
I
I'm
didn't
saying,
Beside
I
each
didn't
other.
say beside.
They're
Where
crossed.
Melanie is right now,
That's
and
what
where
it is.
you are sitting is where George is, and you come in through that door right there.
oh yeah, this is good enough social distance. That's the social distance I need. And George is a funny guy. He likes to make everybody laugh. So I know the girl's gonna be hee. You're gonna be trying to say something funny. You're gonna be trying to say something.
What are you actually gonna do?
I'm gonna kick you out, my girl. I'm gonna kick you out of the car, bro. I'm gonna get the gorilla out there. I'm gonna get the gorilla out there.
Anyways,
I want to give another hypothetical
No, but
situation.
George is a good example. Now, I have another good friend. If they come near my house,
Oh.
I'm sorry, come near my house.
Well, we should take your gal.
Babe, dog.
Yeah.
Seen this, yeah.
That means my boy. Hell no.
What? Would you just take your gal?
Fuck no. Nah. What's that Chris Brown mean?
What?
Fuck no.
You're scared. That was all you're saying.
I'm not scared of no man.
okay.
Sure.
Tell me what
My other hypothetical situation was if
Don't try and do that. This nigga.
If Peter's girl called you up and she was like, yo, is Peter with you? Oh, what would you say?
Is Pierre with me?
Yeah. That's all she says.
Is Pierre actually with me, or is he not?
He's
with
not
me?
with
He's not
It's
with
time
you.
for-
Is Pierre with me?
Yeah.
He is not with you,
Yeah.
and he's.
I don't think I'd answer the phone.
Thank you.
I'm not answering the phone.
What if
Why would I even have a number on my phone?
What?
what if she texted you? What if she called you? Then you didn't answer, and then she texted you said, hey, it's whoever. Could you pick up?
Gabriella.
It's
Yeah.
it's a.
I'll be so honest, yeah. I'll text Pierre for what's going on.
What if he doesn't text back?
Doesn't
And
text
she
back.
keeps calling you.
So I don't know. Actually, no, I wouldn't answer the phone straight up.
What's the question? Like, if my girl calls him,
Yeah.
asking him where I am,
Mhm.
but I'm
Saying, is
beside
he
my
with
girl,
you?
so it's like a testing, like that TikTok thing.
Well, yeah, you've seen that, but like, just say like,
I wouldn't even think of it.
it's
that.
not even a
It's like, why is she
testing.
ringing me?
You are actually off cheating,
Yeah.
and now there's no
I don't cheat. I don't cheat.
Yeah.
Peter. If you say
No.
one more goddamn thing again,
No, not Pierre.
listen,
Not
listen,
Pierre, I
listen,
know.
listen,
No.
listen.
Thank you, bro. Like, you get me? You get me? I was cheating.
Okay. Can I? You know what it is, yeah? Because,
I'm joking.
you know, a bunch of unserious people. Listen, you're off cheating.
Okay. I'm
Your-
off
your girl-
doing something mythical because in the real world we know I don't cheat.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Just make sure you word it properly because before people
Yeah.
start labeling me as a cheater, I don't cheat. I'm a very loyal, honest black man. Continue.
Okay, for this experiment, your name is Troy. Okay, so let's say Troy is off cheating on Gabriella, and Gabriella has contacted Chad,
I'm
and
sad.
you're Chad,
Okay.
and she said to you, Gabriella says to you,
Yeah.
"Where's Troy? Is he with you?" Are you gonna answer that text
Honestly.
message honestly, or are you gonna back your boy?
Wait, do I know he's cheating?
Yes, you do.
Yeah,
know.
I know he's cheating, so he's with me.
You're very no.
Oh.
He's not. He's not with you.
Remember,
You
we
just-
were dancing at the scrapyard. Talking about the boys are back. So don't be switching up now. Don't be switching up now.
You know he's cheating,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he is. But he's not with you. You
Yeah.
know he's off actually cheating right now because he has told you, "Yo, bro, I'm going to go meet Ashley right now." Is it Ashley?
Gabrielle.
Champagne.
No,
Oh, sorry,
Sharpay. Sorry, yeah. I'm gonna go meet Sharpay right now. Are you saying it, or are you going to say he's not with me?
I'm sorry. That's not my business. I'm staying completely out of this situation. I'm not answering the phone. Because then I haven't lied and I haven't snitched on anybody. I'm just not answering the phone.
Yeah, tell them that the boys are back.
Oh,
I'd be like, well, what do you want me to do? Like, do you want me to go with the
Who are you, Victor? What would you do?
What would I do?
Yeah, if
Yes.
one of your boys called you. No, sorry. One of your boys' girl
Mm.
called you and said, yo, Victor is such and such with you. What would you say?
say the truth? Bro.
Yeah, I say the truth. No, honestly, for real. Like, I'd just be like,
No.
I don't know where he is.
Oh. Dang.
That's probably incriminating your boy, though.
Not necessarily, because I actually don't know where he is.
But then she would have thought that he was with you.
But he's
What if
probably lying.
what if your boys told her
Oh, yeah,
that
I'm with Victor.
yeah, I'm with you? That's why you always automatically have to say, yeah, he's right here. He's right here, chilling. Do you want to talk to him?
He's not even there
I
then.
want to talk to him. And then when she said, let me talk to him. Just hang
Gaslight,
up.
say, what? You
Probably something like,
Gaslighter.
excuse me.
No, not me. Not me.
Chad.
You guys don't even know the trick. Like let me not reveal the playbook.
What's the trick?
Let me not
Okay,
reveal
can you
the
say this?
playbook.
What the hell happened to morals? Morals.
Wait, I'm not answering the phone. I'm not involved. In
Girls have their own
Why are you
commitment.
bringing me in the first place?
Yeah.
Right.
Leave me out of it.
No, but like, okay, let's say you just she just happened to call you on no caller ID.
How did she even get my number?
Oh my god! It
That's a
doesn't
good
matter how
point.
she got your number, yeah? It doesn't matter how she got your number. She has it, she rang you, and now you have answered the phone because you didn't know who was calling. You said, yo, hello, who's this? She goes, yo, this is Gabriella. Where the hell is Troy?
Yeah, I'm ringing back. Hold on, I'm just busy.
Mom is calling right now.
Yeah.
Morals are out the door.
No, just leave me alone. I'm not.
If she says that,
Okay,
I'll be
let's say
like,
this was the other way
it's right
around
here,
now.
don't
Let's
talk
say
to me.
this now. Let's say this. Okay. Let's say it was, how do I say this? Okay. Oh my god, I'm trying to do it in reverse for a guy. But how do I even reference that now?
Well, okay, if
Okay,
the roles were reversed,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like
you got yourself a good friend.
what?
Got yourself a good friend then.
So if
Guy rings you.
a guy rings you,
Yeah. And ask her like.
yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, let's say this. Actually, now I'm gonna give some more context. One of the guys rings you. She's also your homegirl, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, is so and so with you?" She told me that y'all are hanging out as a group. Is she with you there? Is she there? You know she's cheating.
No,
No,
that's
that's not. I'm mixing it up now.
No, so essentially, let's say Melanie rang you
Yes.
and said, is
Like, how do I even reference this?
no, sorry. If Melanie's man
Yes.
rang you
Yes.
and asked, is Melanie with you?
Yes.
What are you saying?
Melanie's right here.
thank you. That's what I'm
She's
saying.
right here.
Okay,
beside-
put on the phone.
Hello.
No,
Hi.
no. Do you know what I would say? I would say, yeah, we're at the gas station. He's gone.
No, I'm joking.
Or at
To be
the
honest with
petrol
you,
station.
to be honest with you,
You're snitching her out.
I'm not snitching because I was the one. No.
Are you snitching?
But that's the thing. You want to do it.
You don't want to be later on. Huh?
You don't mean part of the situation.
I don't want to be in prior of the situation, but what I will do is I'll say I would say I don't know. She's not with. I would say she's not with me. Wait, if you ask me if it's, oh, because she said that she's. Yeah, I'll say yeah. She's with me. She's just in the other room. I'll get her to call you. Then I'll hang up the phone. But then what I will do is I will call Melanie and say, Melanie, your man is looking for you. You better go sort that out. If he calls me again and is asking where you are, I will tell him the truth. That's what I'll do. I'll put her in her place. It's not a thing of me trying to hide a cheater or saying like, oh, that's my homegirl, so I'm never gonna say anything. No, I'm not gonna advocate for any of that stuff. I will say to her, this you get a once off with me. If he calls me again, I'm going to say she's off with Troy Bolton.
I'll say, don't talk to me like that.
I'll keep it 100.
Don't talk to me like that. You have a once off.
Yeah, you have a once off. That's
I'll keep
it.
it 100. If your boy name drops you in his text, then you two must have had to have worked out some sort of like excuse that you have in like some type of code thing for when this happens.
Sometimes that happens. Sometimes.
So if you guys don't have a code and he just name drops you like out of nowhere, I won't lie, you can't expect me to. Because what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to say you're here.
Yeah.
Here's the phone. Like,
that's true.
You get me?
Like, if
You
you're
put me
blindsided by it.
you get me in a predicament.
Yeah.
But then again, I would never give my number to my guy's girl.
Yeah, but she could have just found, you know. How girls are.
Girls be working.
Okay, yeah.
Just don't call me, please.
Yeah, don't call me.
She's like,
Leave me alone.
I'm
yeah,
busy.
that's it. I had one more thing from before, like we talked about this like years ago.
What do we talk about?
I spoke with you and May at the time, and I think correct me if I'm wrong here, but I remember we were saying about how you and your man are going on holidays, and I'm the best friend, and you're like, yeah, go on holidays. Let's all go on holidays. Are you having a problem with that?
If like one person's man goes on holidays?
No. You and your man are going on holidays.
Yeah.
I'm the best friend. I'm third wheeling.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I said yeah. I remember I said
I
that.
said you would have a problem with it.
Yeah, I would have a problem with that.
And I was just like, why?
Let me think about it now, because that was a few years ago.
Yeah, you're a different person back then.
Yeah.
What was the scenario?
So basically,
Like me and you go on holidays. But I'm
no. Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm in a couple, and you're just like so.
Yeah, no, but like
That's what I said.
Yeah,
That's why
I just said that's what I was trying to say, because you guys are trying to throw in like why she there, that. This is the situation that is happening.
Yeah.
You are going on holidays with your girl, George is there. People are said that they have a problem with that because so they don't trust this
Do I
person,
know
they don't trust that
George's
person.
girl? Like, are me and George's girl acquainted?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, then it'll be cool. But they can go do their own thing. I'll go off do my own thing.
Yeah.
How is it?
I think for guys, I think it's different for obviously girls.
That's what I was saying, because I don't really think for guys it's just like simply just different for them. They're okay. Whereas I just found it weird because I was like, if I'm on holidays, like I even threw in the scenario of my best friend and her boyfriend, and I was there. I don't think she will have a problem with it at all. One, I'm gonna know my boundaries. Like they're gonna go off, they're gonna have their dinner, or they're gonna have this, they're gonna do this. I'm gonna go off and do something myself if I have to. I just think like people don't trust their friends, and that's the reason why people are having problems with certain things.
Yeah. For me, it depends on the friend.
For me, it's just
Because we all have a whole friend.
You can't
That's whole
trust
friend.
everybody wholeheartedly. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah, man, you have to set boundaries.
How would you set a boundary for that situation, though?
What do you mean? In the couple situation?
Yeah. You know?
Well, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, that's such a weird like.
I wouldn't do it.
It is, isn't it?
It wouldn't happen. So, like, you get me? But if it does happen, then you get me? He has his own room. There's already boundaries. He has his own room. You have our own room.
So when I answered it years ago, I was angry at it. Like I was like,
Oh,
no,
really?
she shouldn't be there. And then, but now I'm like, yeah, if she's there, yeah, I don't care if she's there. If the guy is doing anything weird, then
Well, did they have history?
they don't have history. But you know how guys are. I don't trust men. I probably trust my friend more than the guy, than my fella.
But then that's what I'm saying. Like, why are you with a person that you don't trust?
I don't trust any guy.
I hear your point, Jennifer, but at the end of the day, like, sometimes you don't choose your friends.
Well,
You technically do. That's the whole reason why.
Sometimes,
you do
yeah,
keep your
but
friends.
obviously, you don't know if you might be friends with someone for a certain aspect, right? You guys get along, the chemistry is there, clicks, but then when you really like break it down, right? You don't know if this person would actually do something of that caliber to you unless they're in that situation. And you're not always going to be in that situation. Like the situation you're talking about, coming into my house and staying with my girl, that's probably never going to happen all the time. Do you get me? So you wouldn't know that, if this person's tested this way, they will do this. But obviously when you start becoming friends with someone, obviously the conversation, the banter, like you guys get along.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? So for me, you don't really know what people are capable of. That's why you have to set boundaries.
But for me, back then, I was like, oh no, I would have a problem with my friend more than the guy. Now I have the problem with the guy.
Yeah, I remember that.
I tell to F off. I'll just run off with my friend.
Yeah, back then, I remember when you said that, I was just like, bro, like, you don't trust your friends.
Yeah, no, now I won't trust my guy.
But anyways, yo, like, that's that, you know. I just think, like I said 3-4 times now, y'all throwing the word friends around too loosely. If you don't trust your friend in that way, that's not your friend at all. Has never been your friend, never will be your friend.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it.
I was seeing a fit like not a trend, but like there's something going about where it's like, you know, a girl would go through like a hate phase of her boyfriend, or a boyfriend would go through like a hate phase towards his girlfriend. I was just wondering like what brings that on.
I hate things.
Yeah.
I don't think
Just low-key hate your girlfriend.
Maybe
Just talk.
need a bit of space. So yeah, need a bit of toxicity.
How so?
Have you ever hated me?
No, I don't hate anybody.
That's good.
That's
Okay. Good dog person.
proper. You think I'm gonna? Yes.
No, of course I don't hate you. But I don't like hate. Like, what do you mean hate?
Like it's just like a phase that just happens. It's like everything that like your partner does annoys you. Like, and even if they touch you, it's just kind
I'll
of.
tell you, like, okay, maybe irritated because maybe like I don't know, maybe because you guys are irritating each other
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
going to happen when you
Yeah.
hang with someone for so long.
Well,
I'm
that
saying,
that
yeah.
happened, but like to hate someone is like,
You can never hate that person
I've never
that you
heard
claim
of
to
that.
love anyway.
Hate.
Huh?
You hate someone that you're with.
Honestly, I've seen that happen.
Love tends to hate.
I don't know how, but it happens.
No, but I'm just talking about like you hate them, but you're staying with them.
That's men for you.
wait, but why does it only have to be men?
I don't think men hate.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
I feel like women can do that.
when women check out, they check out and then they are looking for their exit plan. Men will stay there, ruin your whole entire life,
Yeah.
and then it's only when you decide to leave.
That's when the girl is
they-
actually crawling on the floor. That's when, and she's like, okay, I can't do it anymore.
yeah, that's when you're like, that's when the relationship ends. I don't know why you guys stick around. It's like you guys stick around to mistreat, to, I don't know, turn this girl's life upside down.
To death.
I don't know. It's like, yeah, you're trying to kill this girl.
Yeah.
Not physically,
No,
emotionally, mentally.
no one on this chair does
I'm
that.
not talking
So
about
long-
yo.
so long- so long
This is the thing
direct-
this is the thing that pisses me off when I say certain things. I'm talking about these men. I'm not talking about you guys, obviously.
Okay.
You know, stop putting yourself in it because you
Sometimes
seem
you have
not
to say that
so.
little disclaimer so we
There's
know.
no disclaimer here because I ain't talking about you.
Okay. There's the disclaimer.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways,
Mm.
that's it. Like, I just think like that happens a lot. I don't know why. Guys be plotting and planning against you while in a whole relationship with you. Why? Leave the girl. Leave
That's
her
crazy.
be.
That is-
Then when she goes to find happiness, that's when you guys, your head starts spinning.
Oh, do we go?
Starts spinning.
Yeah.
What is that?
Then they start crashing now.
You know? Get on stream.
Yeah. DDG.
Sorry.
Well, guys, these are good episodes.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we have to wrap
Thanks,
it.
man.
Appreciate you for having us on.
Come to an end.
Yeah.
So again, it has been George, Victor, and Peter.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. Come on.
Wait,
Just say it properly.
Peter. Oh,
You want to go
PJ. Sorry, my bad.
Come on, like
Sorry.
do it again.
Sorry, my bad. Guys, it has been George, Victor, and PJ. Okay. Thanks so much for coming on.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.
Dear.
Oh, guys, sometimes you have to disconnect to reconnect. You guys know from back in the day, that was something that Peter came up with.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's
Oh, Peter.
Yeah.
Peter.
Okay.
I need to get paid somehow.
Don't worry. We start turning a profit, we'll give you something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, guys, again, it's been a pleasure having you guys on. Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Thank you, guys.
And you guys, this episode will be dropping next week, I think. Anyways, thanks so much.
Yeah.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye.